Coverage you can count on. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News, live at 5.
Oh, God, Chad. Oh, maybe you stay with Detective Legend. Don't you move out of his sight.
The mother of a missing Hamilton County man hears her son's voice for the first time 4 days after he disappeared. We're live from the scene with the latest on efforts to bring Chad Cook home.
A Hamilton County Corrections deputy is dead after he was shot and killed by Chattanooga police. I'm Cameron Taylor, and coming up, I'll let you know what we're learning from investigators about the circumstances behind it.
A popular downtown Chattanooga restaurant has collapsed. We'll let you know what's next for Cheeburger. Live at 5 starts now.
With coverage you can count on, this is Channel 3 Eyewitness News, live at 5.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Cindy Sexton.
And I'm David Carroll. In our news this evening, a Hamilton County man missing since late Sunday night has been found alive.
38-year-old Chad Cook was last seen riding his dirt bike with friends on Signal Mountain. Channel 3 reporter Natalie Potts is live in Marion County and has more on today's discovery. Quite good news, Natalie. Tell us about it.
That's right, guys. We are just thrilled that Chad Cook has been found safe and sound. Just moments ago, they brought him up here in a Jeep. He stuck his hand out the window, gave us a thumbs up as they drove by. Then they took him out, loaded him onto the stretcher, into an ambulance where they are taking him to be checked out. He looked to be okay, just a little dehydrated, obviously worn out. He's been in the woods for 3 days. His mother, Debbie Williams, broke down in tears when she first heard her son's voice on the phone this afternoon. You have to remember the last time that she spoke to her son was around 2 a.m. early Monday morning, and that's when he called her. He was lost in the woods and had been for several hours. His friends had left to go get a truck because his dirt bike broke down around 6 o'clock earlier in the night. So his phone died shortly after that, and his friends who left to go get help just could never find him again. Crews have been volunteering their efforts, combing through the woods day and night. They did find his truck and his bike, but not him. I'm told that they did find him about 6 miles from where his bike was located along Suck Creek. They believe he was walking along that creek, very jagged edges, steep terrain, big rocks, not easy to walk by any means. And so investigators found him down there by the creek about 6 miles from where we are standing right here in Marion County. So he was thrilled to see investigators. He was actually leaving a trail of sorts, a piece of his helmet, a piece of his clothing, and I heard from his mother at one point some sticks pointed together in an arrow. He was trying to help deputies find him and find his location, and he did just that, and he is being checked out right now. And of course, we will bring you the latest information coming up tonight at 5:30 and 6. But for now, reporting live in Marion County, Natalie Potts, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
So good to report that. Thank you, Natalie. A downtown Chattanooga restaurant collapsed this afternoon.
We're talking about Cheeburger, a very popular spot in the scenic city. And Channel 3's Kate Smith is live on Market Street. Kate, what happened?
Well, David, this is definitely the story that Chattanoogans are talking about this afternoon. As you can see behind me, a crowd of people is gathering on Market Street to see what's going on at the former Cheeburger restaurant. Right now, a contractor has arrived on scene, and they are tearing down the building, and that's going to determine all what's happening to the adjacent building. Around 2 o'clock this afternoon, the building just collapsed. Thankfully, nobody was inside or no one was injured. The owners tell me they've rented the building for over 15 years, and recently they have been dealing with some structural issues. Tourists eating across the street saw it all happen.
Sitting here and saw a bunch of smoke and saw a car who caught on fire or something like that, and noticed a bunch of commotion, came over and went. Apparently it's a little more than a car.
Currently, Market Street and Aquarium Way all the way to Cherry Street will be blocked off, and I'm told they're going to be blocked off for the next couple of hours. The Chattanooga Fire Department will remain on scene to monitor the structure here at Cheeburger, and of course we're going to bring you all the latest information as soon as we learn of it on WRCBTV.com. But for now, I'm live on Market Street. Kate Smith, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Thank you very much, Kate. And we're thankful nobody was hurt. Now we're learning more about the moments leading to the death of a Hamilton County Corrections deputy. Police shot and killed Deputy Daniel Hendricks early this morning.
Police say Hendricks was celebrating his birthday with 2 off-duty officers at a home on Shawnee Trail in Brainerd when he made threats with a gun. Channel 3's Cameron Taylor has been on the scene all day long. And Cameron, fill us in. What were neighbors able to say about this?
Yeah, Cindy, after more than 12 hours of investigation, residents along Shawnee Trail were able to return home. Now, as you mentioned, 26-year-old Daniel Hendricks was celebrating his birthday here last night with 2 female off-duty Chattanooga officers. The TBI tells us the party was wrapping up when Hendricks suddenly got upset, and that's what led to his death.
They just heard sirens everywhere, and then I noticed they were right there.
Lindsay Plunkett is holding her 4-month-old tight after waking up to gunshots and news that a Chattanooga police officer shot and killed a corrections deputy. The TBI is now leading the investigation into what led to his death.
All of these cases can be difficult. I mean, you really are working to quickly gather as much relevant information as you can. You want to be very thorough. You want to be very careful.
Daniel Hendricks was celebrating his 26th birthday when investigators say he became agitated, grabbed his gun, and threatened 2 female off-duty Chattanooga police officers who were celebrating with him. One of them called 911. When officers arrived, investigators say they told Hendricks to put the gun down, but he didn't listen. One of 2 responding officers fired at least 4 shots at Hendricks, who later died.
It was pretty crazy. I just wanted to grab her and hold her all night.
Neighbors describe hearing multiple shots, but it's unclear if Hendricks ever fired his weapon. The Hamilton County District Attorney's Office will determine if the officers' actions were justified. For now, the 2 off-duty officers who were with Hendricks and the officer who investigators say shot him are on paid administrative leave for at least 7 days. Protocol. On Channel 3 records show this is the 3rd officer-involved shooting in Hamilton County this year. Now, all shootings of this nature are required to have an autopsy to determine if alcohol played a role. And coming up at 6, this isn't the first time we've reported on Hendricks. We take a look at his background and his 3 years with the Sheriff's Office. Live in Chattanooga, Cameron Taylor, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Cameron. Time now to send it over to Paul Barris. He is live in the Storm Alert Center with our first look at the forecast.
Nice quiet evening today, but that could change tomorrow. Here's Paul.
That's right, David. Showers and thunderstorms are going to be moving in. Right now, all the thunderstorms are down in East Texas, and they're moving into Louisiana. Some of those are pretty intense, and also showers are further off to the north. But this is where all the action is. It's really heavy, but it's going to start expanding for tomorrow. And some pretty good thunderstorms are building up just to the west of Kansas City, too, as we speak. And that's the whole system that's going to be coming our way. Looking at Vipercast overnight, just a few scattered clouds. Tomorrow morning into the Blue Ridge Mountains, there could be some showers. Coming up around noon, a few showers start to develop. The winds will be out of the south, pretty brisk at times, too. This is 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, just into the Cumberland Plateau, some showers and storms. By 9 o'clock, we get a little bit of a break with scattered showers and storms, but most of the action comes in after midnight with scattered thunderstorms popping up here and there. 3 o'clock in the morning. Tomorrow night, most of them will start moving out past the Blue Ridge Mountains. Then coming up into Friday, just a few clouds coming up into the afternoon and evening, and the winds will be shifting out of the west and northwest. We're looking at about 1/4 to 1/2 inch of rain. On average, Vipercast is painting. I think we'll be closer to maybe about 3/4 of an inch of rain out of this whole mess as it comes in. And some of those storms could be strong to severe, especially late tomorrow into tomorrow night. I think the best chance for the real heavy-duty weather is going to be after 8 or 9 o'clock tomorrow night. So we'll have to keep tuned to that one as the storms will start approaching out of the Mississippi Valley. I've got the complete 7-day forecast in just a few minutes.
Paul, thank you, and stay with WRCB tomorrow as we track the storm. Of course, we always have the latest information on our free weather app. Still ahead on Live at 5, a Marion County man faces arson charges for burning down his home. A dramatic rescue from a home in Massachusetts. Firefighters saved the life of an 89-year-old.